Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany, and in today's video we are going to be doing the re-review of the E-Class in Elderwood. So I purchased this originally back in the end of February, beginning of March. I received it within like a week, which was wonderful. I think that was like the first time I have ever received a Chic Sparrow that quickly. Initially, you could probably tell from my last video that I was a little bit less than excited about the notebook, considering the price of the notebook. I think what really threw me off was the leather. And now that I've been using it for the past month, a little bit over the past month, I've realized that I don't have any type of leather like this, and it's hard to compare it to anything in my collection. The only thing I could really compare this to is a Mr. Darcy, and this one is, I forgot the color. It's not the buttered rum. I can't remember, but you can kind of see the shine on it as it patinas, and then obviously with Mr. Darcy's they do scratch up really easily, and this one was rolled. Now the biggest difference is the inside between the leathers. That the Mr. Darcy leathers, they kind of are a little rough on the inside. You could probably hear that. And with the E-Class, it's smooth and soft. You can kind of see that change in the leather. So what are my thoughts now? Over 30 days later, I like it. I like it a lot. And I see how others who've had their first impression as like deeply in love with the notebook, I can understand now. It's just taken me a while to really grasp how nice of a notebook this is. So the quality is wonderful. Of course, with majority of Chic Sparrow, all the Chic Sparrows I've had, I've always had great quality. The stitching is wonderful. I love these pocket styles. The only thing about the pockets I would say is that this back pocket is a little bit confusing to me because it's hard to, it seems like it would fit a large regular size 8x11 letter sheet if folded in half, but it doesn't. And for instance, like if I fold this sheet in half, it won't fit. So, which is why I've kind of settled on keeping it back here. And it's just an awkward size. It's short. It's not like really deep. And it's just kind of weird as to what you would put in here. But I mean, unless they're like small stickers or maybe even Hobonichi stickers will fit in there. Not really sure why you'd have Hobonichi stickers in an 8.5. But or even just like small sheets of paper, or if you fold this multiple times, then you can put it in there. And I like the look of it. I'm just a little unsure. I haven't figured out what to put back here. Now, granted, I'm not really using this as a wallet. I do already have a wallet set up in a different notebook, and so I haven't really been using these. I know that they fit the cards perfectly, and they actually move in and outside of the notebook very easily, and they're easy to get to. So I just wanted to keep these in there during the time that I was testing these out, and these could easily be used as washi cards that you slip in and out. I didn't have any issues with these card pockets. Again, I love the style of these card pockets. I wish that she would have it in more of her designs. And then, you know, the inside pocket here, which can be housed for just about anything you need. So with my notebook, I didn't like the way it fit in the sleeves here. It did fit. It's just kind of awkward because you have this structure here. To me, it seems like It didn't fit well when this was in the pocket. And I think I demonstrated that in my last video. So what I've decided to do was put one side of the notebook on 2 strands on this side, and then another side of the notebook. And initially I had it on 2 strands as well, but I was going to use a A5 smaller notebook, like one of the thinner ones with Tomoe River paper, to see how it would fit, and I never really got around to doing that. Instead, I've kind of wrapped around some scrap piece of paper that I have decided to put into my journal, and actually that fits really nice. It doesn't add bulk, and it makes everything fit very well in here. Now, as I show you from this angle, you could see how I still have like this room right here. It hasn't really bothered me. I always tend to squeeze my notebook right here, and I think it's not as like wide as it was originally, but it still has that like bulging area right here. I don't know how else to describe it. And I assume that that's really for when you have 4 notebooks in here that is stuffed. Even if you were to have 4 notebooks in here, especially notebooks like really chunky ones, I don't think that they would fit very well in this notebook because of the structure and how thin it is. I feel that if you keep adding more notebooks, as you add more, you could see how the edges kind of pull back, and then your books are going to be sticking out further than the cover, if that makes sense. So it will start looking like this. So that is what I believe to be true, which is why I have only kept in really 1 notebook in here, which has served me well. I really like the color. You could see how much it has patinaed, kind of. Somehow, if you can see this right here, this is like a similar mark that I've gotten on my Hobo Weeks cover that I couldn't get out, and for some reason it came onto here too, and it's kind of, I'm upset at myself that that's happened, but I've been really rubbing that area a lot, and it has kind of gone away slightly, but you can see a little bit of it. It's like, I don't know what that is, but anyway, it doesn't really bother me as much as it did when I realized. I just kept working with it and putting my oils from my hands on my notebook. Now, one of the things I did mention last time is how the texture was different on the cover. Like, some parts of the notebook would be kind of rough, whereas other parts of the notebook would be really, really shiny. And up here, it's kind of still a little bit rough, but overall, the notebook has gotten a lot shinier than when I got it. And it's a lot slicker, and it feels really nice because it's so different from all the other leathers I own. I actually enjoy the way that this one feels. It's one of those books that I do like to pick up, and I just like to rub on it. Just because it feels so different. And I don't have any other Italian leather to compare this to, except I did order one. It won't be here until probably the beginning of May. And when that comes, I will definitely do a review of that notebook, like a first impressions unboxing. And then I will pull out this notebook and compare how they are. I'm guessing that there's different types of leather, Italian leathers, and I'm very curious to see how those two will compare. So this notebook has definitely grown on me. I like the chunkiness. I still have about like this many pages left to go, which is driving me insane because I want to get over with. I'm actually have moved into another notebook, which is my Filofax, and that has become my bedside table journal. And this one has been a little bit pushed to the side just for like the past week, and I am determined to finish this notebook because I've had it for so long that I want to complete it. But other than that, I think that this design is very classy and elegant. And if you are the type that does love the scratches and a classy look, definitely give it a try. So I hope you found this video helpful. We'll see if you guys are interested. Maybe I will do a look back or a checkup on this notebook in a couple months just to see how much more it will patina. I do see more color differentiation come out of the notebook. You can kind of see here how it almost looks like scratches. They're not really scratches, it's just, I think it was the hide of the leather, and it almost looks like fat marks, but I don't know, it's hard to describe. But every day it's like more of this burgundy brown is showing. So it's very interesting. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know I said that already. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments down below. And I will catch you guys all in the next video. Bye.